Hey everybody, welcome back, and we are in the second of two comic reviews, solo comic reviews I wanted to do for this channel to give you guys a little taste of things to come. In this video, as you guys can see from the title above me, I'm reviewing a book by my very good friend Victor Danders Jr. This is Origins Unknown. This book was backed on Kickstarter. It's from Vantage Inhouse Productions, VIP. I'll have a link in the description for the site. It's Vantage Inhouse Productions. Try talking fast. .blogspot.com. You can check out a bunch of stuff that Victor has going on. He has lots of other books, and as time moves forward, myself and Mike will be covering those books. And Cindy might actually be covering 2 books because there's 2 kid books. But anyway, right now we're talking about Origins Unknown. This book has 3 stories in it about 3 different children. The first one is about a girl named Gala, who she is now 12 years old, and her father is very upset about something, and she asks him, why she's upset, and the father's saying, oh, I have to, I don't want to lose you, I don't want to lose you. She's like, Dad, what are you talking about? And then he explains to her, do you remember the nursery rhyme? Was it a nursery? Yeah, the nursery rhyme, the one that I sang to all these years. And she's like, yeah, well, sing it to me. And she sings it, and it's about this person who is made of clay, born to one day save the world, while weak in body, far from home she must reside, until when the age of a warrior class, and wield the light bestowed by grace, basically to save the world. And he says that's not a nursery rhyme, and the person in the nursery rhyme is you, and you're 12 now, which is the age of a warrior, so I'm going to lose you because now you have to go home. And he explains to her the whole story about how he is not really her father, that he was given her to, her mother had given her to him to watch over until she turned 12 years old. And when he admits that the mom's still alive, her powers kind of happen. And the only time her powers happen is when there's danger, and that's where this story's left off. The next story is about a boy named Mitch, who finds out that his father's a little bit more than what he seems. And it turns out that Mitch also has superpowers, but they were turned off, and the father kind of turns them back on. And the father's a scout from a different planet. He's supposed to come to Earth to scout it to be conquered. And the father basically had it and he's going to try to stop the fleet, but he's leaving it up to his son to save and protect the world. And that's how this part ends. The third story is about a boy named Benjamin who finds his grandfather trying to break open this box, and the grandfather tells him about how he used to be a superhero and he wanted to pass down the torch, so to speak, and the son didn't want it and did something, and now nobody can be that hero anymore. And the grandson's like, I wish there was something I could do, and he says maybe there is. And well, let's just say in the end, it looks like since the son wasn't interested in the grandfather's legacy, the grandson might be. And that's where this book ends. Lots of dialogue in here, lots of stuff I left out on purpose. Why? Because I believe you guys should definitely check this book out. I really liked it. This is a black and white book, by the way. It's not done in color. It is, I wanted to go to the top. It's a $5 book. It was backed on Kickstarter. It was a really awesome book. There's a lot more that happened in this book than what I mentioned here. And the dialogue's really excellent as well. You get a lot of extras at the end of the book. I really love this book. As a matter of fact, I wish Victor would do a volume 2 or a issue 2 where it continues all 3 stories a bit further, because I really feel invested. I feel like I could invest in these 3 characters, and it'd be even cooler if at some point they crossed over. I have no idea what Victor is planning to do with these characters, but this was a really excellent book, and I think you guys really should check this out. Again, Vantage Inhouse Productions .blogspot.com. There's a store on there. There'll be a link in the description anyway. Check out Origins Unknown. This book was off the hook excellent. 5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it, and this is why I picked this as the second of 2 books, because this book definitely deserves a read, and you guys will really like it. There are other books that come out of Vantage In-House Productions, and Mike and I, like I said, will be covering that in the coming weeks. So look forward to more books from Victor, as well as more books from other people that we know as time moves forward. Love this book. Like I said, there's a lot more going on in this book than I mentioned here. With that, that's it for this review, guys. As always, don't forget to check out Frontline.com for all your up-to-the-date comic reviews, news, and more. Also, Zone4Podcast.com, a show every single week. Loving the stuff that's coming out of Zone 4 right now. And Frontline Gaming Zone, which is another YouTube channel that Mike, myself, and everybody on Frontline goes on from time to time, and we post some gaming stuff on there. Hopefully that channel will expand in the coming months. But until next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video.